You got, excuse me, you got evil people, right? They trying to like move prophecies faster than how prophecies is given. The Tower of Babylon is a place where all the leaders came and had their meetings, you know, to discuss the ways of the world, how they can control the world, right? You actually had a Tower of Babylon in America. It happened on September 11th. Even if it's not real, or even if it's just a mockery of what you see in the book, it was a place where people met, and it failed. Like, it was a tragedy how people lost their lives, but they're trying to reenact, what's going on in the book. Babel, people be babbling on, just talking their brains out. Babylon. And you don't see how they're using prophecies, because they know a lot of people out here is spiritual. People lost their lives in that tower, two towers, you know what I mean? And people starting to see who really did it and how it was done. But you gotta, these people are going to, they're going to starve you out. How many food spots, warehouses, trains, trucks being burned, I mean, checkpoints, drivers being pulled out, truck drivers on strike, stores being closed. They're gonna play with your food. They feel like, well, they can't get you no other way to turn your back on the Most High, so they're gonna starve you out to have you crying out to them. Rumors of war, man, you got wars been going on that you don't even know that was even broadcast. Some of these wars have not been broadcast. You got people being like, they have to exodus out their neighborhoods because they have resources under the ground that they know nothing about, but they're the poorest people in the world. How many countries have to collapse for you to understand and understand and understand your inner soul, understand that these people are bringing war to you spiritually. And then it's going to go mentally. Then after mentally, it's going to get physically, because people can't sit back and tell their baby, oh, there's nothing to eat. There was one time I went to this store, man, back home. Just came from a long day of hard in the sun work. I do a lot of recreation. And she was just standing there in tears. And I was living on the street, but these people had a home and everything. But she was standing there with her, I think the baby was about 5 years old. And she told him, pick one thing, pick one thing. I was looking at her just standing there like, damn, this lady in tears. Her baby don't see her wiping away these tears. And y'all know, no, she was not black. She was not black or brown or whatever you want to call people of color. She was a Latino sister, and she was just standing there, and she was just in tears. And something in my spirit said, man, you know you need your money, man. But this lady trying to explain to her child, like, just get one item. And I'm looking at a bag of chips that was for, like, when I was coming up, I'm gonna say teenager, they was like a quarter. The chips cost 59 cents now. You can count the chips in the bag, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get this baby some chips, something to drink. You should have seen the lady's face. She was so grateful, man. And I'm looking at how a lot of parents ain't gonna be able to explain to their kids, well, it ain't no more food. A lot of people got backup food, but you're gonna have looters. You're gonna have people that's just going from door to door taking your food, even your vitamin C pills, your medication. They're gonna take all that. But if you took your time and read, you would know. Look with ancient eyes, and you can see that stuff in modern eyes, and you'll know that time repeats itself. They're going to starve you. They're getting rid of stuff that you can give to the homeless, give it to the less fortunate, give it to people who, single parents. They're not doing that. They pouring this stuff, and they just, it'd be a day old. They're throwing it away. And people going to jail for jumping in dumpsters, man, to try to eat. You're not going to be satisfied till they knocking at your door trying to get your food, trying to get your medication. Like, people not looking out for each other. So the creator see the test. He's giving you the test. He's issuing it out to you in the classroom, called heaven, called hell, called earth. They say life is what you make it. Well, they're making your life miserable. And all I'm trying to do is my word. Hey, I'm just trying to do my word, make sure you see what's going on. They got y'all out here fighting each other for colors and gender and race, but you all human beings. Whether you believe it or not, behind the man of the higher man of the higher man of the higher man is something that's not from this planet. Oh yeah, he's tripping now. All right, I'm tripping. But you believe in an angel and you believe in devils and stuff like that. What you think they was called in ancient times? Our ancestors did not know what these beings was, and they're here. They getting in these submarines, going down to the bottom depths of water and finding whole civilizations of other beings ready to strike. I mean, they're opening up portals, like I keep telling y'all, and they're sending DNA, human DNA, into these portals. These things are studying how to destroy us. Man, it's so many worlds here. You got water above you, you call it rain. You got water in the middle, call it air. I don't have time for this. I'm trying to talk to the people, man. You got different worlds, man. Dry lands, forests, woods, whatever you want to call it, different worlds, different types of animal. You got endangered species that you'll never see again in our lifetime. They're trying to cool down the earth with these planes flying across. I don't even think they're planes. I just think they're just drones, and they're just trying to cool the earth down. You got polar caps melting, man. They're going to starve you. They're dropping stuff out the sky that's killing away plants that could feed you. People walking around plants that bearing fruit, but they have no knowledge because they so used to going to the shopping centers to get this and get that, grocery stores. Man, y'all finna see. You got to explain this to your children, your grandchildren, to your family members. You better grow a garden quick. You better do something, man, because these times, it's not for everyone. Everyone's not going to be strong to survive it, man. They're reenacting things in the Bible. And just as they do that, the Creator putting his prophets out here, his saints. He putting them out here. But then you got these copycats who don't know a thing about it. They got one little insight. No, they on point. They're blessed. Chosen one became a style. But nobody walking like Moses, Noah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, John the Baptist, Christ. Nobody walking like these people. They just marking it. Oh, in the blood of this and this and that. Just feeling all the hype. But what are they going to do when they're on their last bottle of water? Their last bean. Last bean. You hear me? People going to be eating out of cans. 5 and 6 people eating out of good cans. Counting beans. People going to be eating their pets like they did in Venezuela, man. So many things are going to happen. Like I said, America's overpopulated, and then you got these assassins amongst the people. So what the hell are you going to do? What are you going to do? You've been warned. You've been warned. They're going to starve you. And when a person is starved and they're hungry, they become angry. And when they're angry, there's riots and looting and fighting and injustice everywhere. So what the hell are you going to do?